Wasn't even ready. When it's on,
ready.
it's on. Lil' Kim voice.
When it's on, it's on.
Yes.
YouTube family, are we ready for the weekend? I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Toya gets her second shot, so she's ready. She'll be joining us a couple days a week. I'll make her feel guilty and say, come on in and be with me.
Come on, friend.
Chocolate Divinity is here. Girl, they miss you.
Oh, I miss you guys, too. I'm going to get in them comments today and talk to some of y'all. Hey, friends.
Yeah, but she's back, everybody. And this is how we're starting the weekend. Now, speaking of the weekend, y'all know the weekend edition comes up. And it's nice and it's fancy with pictures and all of that. So do check that out as well. It's not cute not knowing. Let's start with a hug. Okay. Let's start the weekend. You're going to need this hug. Everybody's talking about the Oprah Winfrey mental health documentary that she's got on Apple TV with Prince Harry.
Okay.
Girl.
Really? Oh.
Brace yourselves.
Okay.
Glenn Close is in an episode, right?
Yeah.
We know her Fatal Attraction.
Legend.
You know.
She was twerking at the Oscars.
She was twerking at the Oscar. She's never won an Oscar. She grew up in a cult.
What?
Yeah. Glenn Close grew up in a cult.
Wow.
And she is still traumatized to this day on how that experience was. Lady Gaga, she featured.
Okay.
She was raped at the age of 19 by a producer. She got pregnant. Oprah Winfrey, she talks about being raped by a relative.
Yeah, no.
Prince Harry, when his mother died, Princess Diana, they basically told him, like, get over it.
That's why he gone now. What?
Prince Charles was very cruel to Prince Harry. He was drinking and drugging before Meghan.
Yes, he was.
Brace yourself before you watch it, because it's these startling, revelations. May is Mental Health Month, and someone told me, don't ask somebody, how are you? Ask them, what have you been through? I know that when I see someone homeless or drugs, I wonder what path led you to this.
Exactly.
What path in your life led you to this part? And a lot of people carry a lot of stuff.
They do, but you know what? With it being said, and like you said, brace yourself for the documentary, it's actually a great thing because so many of us go through these same exact stories and we keep it in and you don't say anything about it.
Don't say anything.
And that people think it's like so shocking. And it is very shocking, but your next door neighbor could have gone through it. Your close friend could have gone through these same things. So it's like real healing comes through talking about it and sharing your story and aiding others.
They're talking. Yeah. Brace yourself. It is very deep.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, let's move on.
We got deep for a minute.
I know.
It's Fun Friday. We back.
I know. It's like now that I got deep, I'm like, where the hell do I go from here? Cher is 75. She turned 75.
Love Cher.
A movie is being made on her life. So they're going to get into the marriage, child. Greg Allman, that was a drug addict. Sonny Bono, the kids. I wanted to talk about the plastic surgery. Because she looks amazing.
She looks amazing.
She does. She looks amazing. And who she was dipping and dabbing with during the heyday.
Hello.
But a movie is being made on her life.
I'll be there.
Fans of Sex and the City.
Okay.
Mr. Big is going to be in Sex and the City, the revival on HBO Max. When it was first announced, of course, we don't have Samantha. No. But it was like, now y'all going to have Mr. Big.
You can. Come on.
Chris Noth is going to be back in the building.
Okay, friends.
Yes. Quincy Jones recently opened up to the Hollywood Reporter, one of the greatest producers of all time. From Frank Sinatra, working with Count Basie, of course, Michael Jackson, We Are the World, Patty Austin, James Ingram, you name it.
All of them.
All of them.
Hits.
So he's doing this interview with the Hollywood Reporter, right?
Okay.
And so they said, is there anybody you haven't worked with, Mr. Jones? He said Elvis Presley because Elvis was racist.
He said, well, did I lie? Did I lie?
So, everybody's like, Quincy Jones is at that age. He gonna say anything.
You asked me.
You asked me, so I'm gonna talk about it.
Hello?
So he said he based it on the experience when he was working with Count Basie, and Elvis said, "I don't want to work with him."
Really?
And he said how there was this singer who taught Elvis. I guess I don't want to say sing black, but just have that little earthiness, that flair, that spice
because R&B does.
He did cover a lot of songs.
He did.
And made them famous. They were like black famous, but then he covered them. So he said he never worked with him, and he said he never would.
Yep. Keep talking. Can somebody else? Can we interview him?
I know.
Get
I would love to. I would love to. I've interviewed him twice.
Yes.
When they brought out Tamia.
Okay.
She's being married by Brenda Ritchie, Lionel Richie's first wife, who beat him and the girlfriend up.
Can you give her a show, please? I just need to know. Tell her stories.
But I met him twice, and he was wonderful. He was really wonderful.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's going to be another baby for Nick Cannon. We about to run out of fingers. Because he ain't wearing a condom, and he's spreading the seed.
Child, he done went to Howard, found some type of enlightenment, and said, we just going to spread it.
We interviewed him, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And people be looking at Nick Cannon like he corny.
Exactly.
So we went to take a picture together. And that long arm.
It's the long arm. Hey, Nick.
Long arm.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick, what it do? Now I see it. I might not have seen it before, but
now I see it.
Hey, Nick.
He started laughing. It's funny because we get people Common. Yep. We was like, "Hey, Common."
Hey.
And he just blushed like a little boy. Well, Nick Cannon did the same thing.
Yes.
There's a model from Wild 'N Out. She says that she's pregnant by Nick. But wait, there's another girl pregnant by twins right now that's pregnant by Nick. Then he had a baby in 2020. Let's not forget those twins with Mariah Carey. Not only is it strong, but they be twinning.
And Nick got a real bag. Nick, if you're trying to give out any more of your best swimmers, I'll take a couple if you don't mind.
Nick hits.
Come on.
Yeah, Nick hits. Nick does hit, but
yes,
there's another woman pregnant. Is this baby 7?
It might be 7, 8, 9, 10.
We losing count here. Ooh. How do you get over a heartbreak? Alex Rodriguez is swole. Yeah. He is salty.
Yes,
he is mad.
Be mad.
How you finding a new man, J-Lo, when we've been together all this time and I've been trying to get back with you?
Well, he wanted it. Your spot was given up. He's been working on this since February.
He's upset. He says it felt like a kick in the teeth. He can't believe that, that this is going on.
The nerve! You were out here throwing your thing around, flying chicks out. What are you talking about?
When a man's ego is hurt, a man's ego is hurt.
Sit there hurt.
Well, A-Rod has launched a men's skincare line to cover blemishes and razor bumps. He says he noticed as he would go from meeting to meeting. I got a blemish.
Does it cover dirty dog behavior?
I know.
Does it cover that?
Yeah. So
right,
he's lost, but he wants the world to know.
Get your coin.
I'm really mad. I'm really pissed. I don't know why you did that to me. Kylie Jenner, Travis Scott, they're back together, but it's an open relationship.
Listen, okay, you know what? I'm going to be too judgmental here. To each his own, because her sister is in an open relationship as well.
I know. She paying attention to what old girl Chloe doing.
Yeah, Chloe. She was like, but they just haven't said it yet. I'm going to say it so I won't look foolish out here.
Yeah, I'm going to just say we together, but we're in an open relationship. Yeah. So when you're seen with other women, I'm not going to look dumb.
Exactly. And when you see me with a man, don't be looking crazy neither.
We've never seen her with another man.
Ever. All right, listen, y'all with these one-way relationships, okay?
I think you can't get desperate.
Nope.
And just settle for anything.
If that's not what you really want.
That's not what
Everybody
you want.
is not built for that game.
Everybody is not built for the game. Radical Candor. I've done so many stories that I've lost track.
Oh, that's okay. How? Or do you want to do that one?
Okay.
Okay.
Singer Jeremiah.
Yes.
Pronouncing his name right.
You got it.
He suffered from COVID real bad last year.
Yes,
he was very sick, but he's bouncing back.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what, y'all? He's going to be in Power Book 4. This is the story of Tommy.
Go ahead. This is a great win for him. Because like you said, like he got COVID really, really bad and almost lost his life, was in ICU. And he just genuinely has a good spirit. I met him at Powerhouse a few years ago. Okay. And he was just really nice. Sat with the rest of us watching the show. And I was like, y'all celebrities usually don't do this. Hey, Jeremiah.
Yeah, well, so he's coming to Power Book 4. Power Book 3 is launching next month. Haven't seen any trailers. Okay. I will be investigating and looking today.
Nice.
Today is the 50th anniversary of the Marvin Gaye classic album, What's Going On. It was 50 years ago on this date that album was recorded, May 21st. It changed R&B forever. A album that was recorded 50 years ago still sounds the same. Obi from the Four Tops co-wrote that song. He witnessed an act of police brutality, and it gave him, the what's going on.
Yeah.
There were members of the Detroit Lions singing background, the Detroit Pistons, because Marvin Gaye was a huge sports fan, so he invited them. Marvin made it his own. He produced the album that Berry Gordy hated. Because Berry Gordy was like, this is too political. Why are you doing all this stuff? I just want you to sing love songs. I just want you to be sexy. And Marvin said, no.
You see what's happening out in this world?
Are you seeing what's happening in the world?
We do an injustice.
With the protests, the Vietnam War, the way they sent our men home, a war we should have never been in.
Yes.
There was so much upheaval that he felt like, I need to address it. But wait, it made all the other Motown artists say, we want to get political. Four Tops, Stevie Wonder, Diana Ross. She came out with Love Child.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
When I grow up, y'all, I'm going to be a music historian.
And you know what? You are the best. Like, sidebar, just listening to this woman talk about these stories, I'm like, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Well,
career path.
Well, I hollered at Don Lemon. I said, how you doing a Marvin Gaye special? Ain't call me.
Now, Don, don't play. Now, do it again.
Well, I did my little, thing like Don Lemon tonight, CNN. He said, "Oh, Patty, I think I'd like that." I said, "I wish you would." I wish you would.
Now, next time you do a special, hit a girl up. We talk every Friday. What's this about?
I talk with him every Friday, y'all. And I was like,
Lemon,
you just did a special for Marvin Gaye. I play that all the time.
And we friends. What's happening?
Yes. So, I just put it out there.
We'll let Lemon slide this time.
Yeah, we're going to let Lemon slide a little bit. But yeah, I jokingly say, I said, when I grow up, I should be a music historian.
I love it. You would be great at it. Just the texture in your voice alone.
I love telling stories. I love telling stories.
I love it.
So,
you need to do that.
So that's what. But Marvin Gaye, everybody, what's going on 50 years ago today? This is Chocolate Divinity. How can they find you on social media?
So you can find us, find me on chocolate.divinity on IG, Facebook, LaToya Charleston, and actually, we launched a YouTube channel.
Okay.
So the stuff, what I've been doing, I actually meant to tell you this a few days ago on the phone. When me, you, and Dexter do our thing on IG, I'll just screen record it and I'll upload it to the YouTube. So if you guys don't watch our little things, our special that we do on Fridays, you can catch it on my YouTube page, LaToya Charleston or Chocolate Divinity.
Wow. We've been working around here. Yes, Fridays are busy. Yes. Fridays are like, damn. It's like,
yes.
I love you, honey.
I love you too. I love all of you guys.
At least for like a couple of days out of the week so that we could have some fun. But hit the notification button, leave a comment, give us a thumbs up.
Yes.
We love and appreciate you guys. It's Not Cute, Not Knowing. The weekend edition is going up. Go to Toya's channel. What is it again?
LaToya Charleston, or you can find me Chocolate Divinity.
Yep. So look for Chocolate Divinity on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. But this is what we do. It's just all about fun. If we could put a smile on your face, drop a little bit of knowledge back there. But have a great weekend. Check out the weekend edition. It's Not Cute, Not Knowing. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.